Good morning. So there's going to be like 3 or 4 different things that I talk about in this live. And I know there's another channel that's live right now, but I had this one scheduled, and I've got to talk about these things. I have to. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hey, Leo's wife, how are you, darling? Good morning, Wheezy. Narnie, too. Good morning, darling. How are you? Some of you might get mad at me or whatever, but there's like 3 different creators I have to talk about. Because someone's going after one of my friends that, comments on here a lot. And I'm not even subbed to Corey Chainsaw. I'm not. Good, Leo's wife. I'm not. I unsubscribed from her a long time ago. And the reason I did that was because she would just constantly post these lies about me, and her videos were just like erratic, and she's a mess, right? For God's sakes, like the past couple of months, I've been a mess. So, hey, Marie Duffy, how are you? Oh, I don't even know if I want to share the screen, but I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to talk about what Corey says.
Hey, so, Bailey, question for you.
Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and share the screen. Hey, Deborah Groovy, how are you, darling? Let me get to it. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I had done a live, and here comes Corey. She's got to stalk my chat. What does Bailey Vex say here? I'm on the replay, hun. I was grocery shopping and missed you with hearts. So let's continue.
Sweetheart, I had asked you why you're okay with Sarah calling Laura's kids incestuous.
Okay, let's stop right there. Corey, hey, Gone Girl, I love you so much. Let's stop right there. Corey, I have never in the history of ever said that her children was incestuous. Why do you keep bringing up things? Do you want like a war between me and Tiffany and Laura? Is that what you want? I don't know if you have forgotten or not, but I was in a private chat with Tiffany, and Tiffany was the one that did an 8-hour live on this whole showering thing, right? She put it on another channel, right? So she had it on 2 different channels and did an 8-hour live about it. But you want to attack me and say something that I never said. I never said that anyone's children was that.
You gave me some spiel about how you've been so sick you weren't aware of that at all.
Why are you making public that Bailey is sick? What if she didn't want that out there? Why are you bringing that to the public?
And then you blocked me.
Yeah, she probably blocked you because you're stalking her in my chat. You know, Bailey and I have been friends for a really long time. Hey, Brantley. Hey, Clancy. We've been friends for a long time, Corey. You know, it's okay that Bailey and I are friends. It's okay if you and Bailey are friends, but you didn't have to attack her the way you did here.
Really? Interesting. Fuck you.
Wow, that's really mean to say. All because she was in my chat. You're going to say F you to her? Wow, you're disgusting. That's all I really wanted to say about Corey. I'm not subscribed to her. I don't want to be subscribed to her. I don't want to have anything to do with her because of the way she is, the way she attacks people, you know, and the way she lies about people. So the less I know about her, the better off I am. But when you go and attack one of my friends, yeah, I'm going to say something. I've been friends with Bailey for years, Corey. You can't change that. You can't change who leaves comments on my videos. Good morning, Liz. How are you, darling? You can't do that, Corey. I mean, I guess you can, but you look like a fool, especially when you lie on these creators. Just because something comes out of your mouth does not mean that it's true. I need you to, since you like to go back into people's videos, I need you to go back into all of my videos and show where I have ever said that her children were incestuous. I'll wait. Yes, Gone Girl, she is absolutely a hot mess. Whew. Okay, now the second topic I want to talk about before I talk about the puppies. Okay, let's share the screen again. Corey, that's all you get. Like, I don't ever want to talk about you again. Just leave the people that comment on my channel alone. I have had you blocked for like the longest time, so I don't even know why you're stalking my comments. Like, I don't do that to you. Leave me alone. Like, God, you're like a bad case of scabies. You just never go away. Leave me alone, dude. I don't want anything to do with you. Make all the videos you want of me, okay? Because I'm not going to be watching. Just leave the people that comment to me or that are in my chats alone. Whatever happened to we don't call subs out? Why are you calling subs out, especially one that was supposedly your friend? Why are you doing that? Okay. Yeah, Clancy, that's why I don't mess with Corey either. So I want to play this. If you guys are not subscribed to Garfield Speaks, which is BX Beast Boy, you should be, because he's got a great channel. This is his second channel. I want to play something, and this really bothers me, and I feel like it's necessary that I speak upon it because I do talk about my recovery, and it's not all I talk about, but, you know, I mention it from time to time, and I've talked about relapse. I have been very open and upfront about it because it's a part of me. It's a part of who I am. It's a part of my life, and I don't mind speaking on it. I really don't. Hey, Blue Sugar, good morning. Hey, Angel Eyes. Hey, Helen, good morning. Jennifer Lynn, good morning, darling. How are you? Lord, Lord. Okay, so here we go. Let me make sure this turned up.
I have zero respect for anybody that goes after someone's sobriety like he goes after Robbie. Sorry.
Did she seriously just say that? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's play that again.
Dick, like really? I have zero respect for anybody that goes after someone's sobriety like
Laura. Laura. Do we really need to go there? Do you know how many people you have made fun of for their addiction? Do you know how many people you've made fun of for relapsing? You wanted to make a relapse candle in my honor. You've got to be joking me right now. You called me needlehead. You told me to go shoot more dope.
He goes after Robbie. Sorry, but I do. I have zero respect.
Good morning, Denise P. How are you, darling?
If someone knows that somebody is struggling, just like Sarah.
Why are you even mentioning me, Laura? I haven't even brought you up and I don't even know how long. I try not to even bring you up, but here you are talking about me. You are lying to your people while you're sitting up there on panel. You're trying to rewrite history as if you had some type of empathy for me, which you don't. You know, when I first heard you say this, I almost thought, oh my God, that's really kind. But then I thought, this is just a part of Laura's chess game. I know why you're doing this, and we'll talk about it in a second.
I make comments here and there.
You make comments? Nah, you wanted to make a candle.
Like in a passing flea, but you've never seen me go hard on Sarah about her addiction.
Did you seriously just say that? You've never gone hard on me? Oh my God. How many times have you been live and how many times have you made fun of me for my relapse? I'll wait. How many times, Laura? Do I need to pull up all the clips and make a video out of it? I've got them. You know I do.
Ever.
Oh,
I've actually stuck up for her.
Oh, okay. Laura actually stuck up for me. Where was this?
Even when she bashes me all the time.
No, I don't bash you all the time. I've only ever told the truth about you. And I've only ever brought to light the lies you say about others.
Stuck up for her and Trish against Brian.
Oh, you stuck up for me and Trish. Wow.
Brian on Brian's panel.
On Brian's panel. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't watch Brian. I don't care what he posts. I don't care what he says. I'm going to be nice. I don't care. But I do not believe for 1 second you was ever on Brian's panel and tried to stick up for me.
And if anybody forgets that, ask Brian about it.
Sorry, I will not be asking Brian.
Because Brian could not believe that I was sticking up for her. So that's just as
Florida Keys Amy. Hey, darling.
As an addict, I'll speak to Robbie privately about things, when it comes to his addiction or drinking or whatever. But publicly, I will have his back because nobody should be going after his sobriety.
Okay, let me reiterate this for you. Nobody should be going after anybody's sobriety around here. That's what you like to do, Laura. When you hate someone, you'll attack them. You'll go where it hurts. Even if they had just relapsed or even if they had even overdosed, you went harder than a motherfucker. And don't say you didn't, because you did. I've got all the clips. I could put them all together. I'm trying to move on and get past that. But when people keep bringing it up, I'm going to tell the truth. And what you're saying is not true. If you're going to say that it's not fair to go after someone's addiction or recovery, that includes everyone, not just one of your friends. That should include everyone, especially since you admitted in this live that you're a recovering addict yourself.
Nobody. I don't care who you are.
Oh, really? Let's back that up.
Drinking or whatever. But publicly, I will have his back because nobody should be going after his sobriety. Nobody.
Nobody should be going after anyone's sobriety, Laura.
I don't care who you are.
Oh, Jennifer Lynn. Welcome to the Enlightened, because we are enlightened from all of the BS. Thank you, darling.
It's just wrong on so.
Yeah, it is wrong, Laura, but look at you. I guarantee you, I will lay money down on it that you will call me a junkie again. How many times have you called me a junkie? How many times? Oh, Gone Girl, honey, thank you. God, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. How many times, Laura? How many times have you mentioned Amanda Lynn and her recovery? Huh? If you don't like someone, that's the first thing you go for. You can't rewrite history. You can't act like you're this holier than thou person that cares about someone else's recovery, because you don't. You're doing this as a chess move because you and Molly got into it, and Molly and Save Robbie have issues right now, and you're trying to befriend Robbie and be on his good side. So now all of a sudden you care about someone's sobriety.
So many levels, and it's been done to me, and I'm just like, whatever. But
yeah, Laura, it's been done to a lot of people in this community. You're so self-absorbed, you don't even care. There's many people in this community that I don't like. Oh, Jennifer Lynn, honey, thank you. I love you, darling. Thank you. There are so many people in this community that I do not like, but I'm not going to attack them on something that is so sensitive, that is a sensitive topic. I do my best to keep it here on YouTube and go after them on the things that they say. When it comes to me or one of my friends.
You know, have I made comments in the past? Yeah. Have I ever done an entire live based on someone's sobriety? No. Have I?
You've mentioned people's sobriety in almost every live you do. What are you talking about?
I ever made videos, complete videos, you know, half hour, 20 minutes, whatever, videos on someone's attacking someone's sobriety? No, I haven't. Again, I've made passing comments.
How many times have you talked about this one's recovery or that one's recovery or attacked me? You just attacked me and Amanda Lynn just a couple weeks ago, calling us needleheads. Did you forget about that? Last week, you told me to go shoot more dope. Did you just forget about that?
I will never deny that.
Yes, Denise, she is absolutely delusional.
Definitely have. But it's one comment and I move on. Like I said.
One comment and then you move on? Wow. You are absolutely delusional. Denise is right. You don't remember the things that you say to people. But the people you say them to remember. Oh, they remember. Trust and believe that. So you can't rewrite history. And now you're all about recovery? And you care about people's recovery? No, you don't. No, you don't. You care about yourself. You care about yourself, and that's it.
Said, you don't see me doing anything fucking crazy, even after I've been attacked. But I've seen...
Reality confirms that's a lie.
Other people do it, and I just kept my mouth shut. But Robbie's my friend, and I don't even understand why Marissa went on the panel to begin with. I don't.
Oh. It's gross. It's just absolutely gross.
I never will. I don't know what she was trying to prove or what she wanted to gain from it, but it was wrong on every level possible.
Okay, so you was mad at Marissa, right? And then you went live yesterday and you couldn't wait to get up on Marissa's panel. And both of you caved. It was hysterical. Like, everybody knows what Marissa said about you. Everybody knows what you said about Marissa, but then everything's just fine and dandy now. You guys are comical. Absolutely comical. If that's what a friendship is, I want no part of that kind of friendship. I'll say that right now. I'm going to be done with this because she stops talking about me. And, but Laura, if you're going to pretend like you care about somebody's, or if you care about recovery as a whole, then don't attack your haters, quote unquote haters. Don't attack them. That goes for everybody, because I can guarantee you that if a person that really cares about recovery is going to care about other people's recovery, regardless if they like them or not. Boy, howdy, she's got me mad. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Deborah Ann. Good morning. Gone girl, can you tape this on a loop? She is trying to sound like she is so above everyone else and that she is the more moral authority queen. Yeah, she's always done that. That's why she always talks about straightening her crown, her little Burger King crown. That's why she always says that, you know, she absolutely thinks she's above everyone else. And that's why her and Molly, I don't care what anybody says. This is my opinion and my opinion alone. That's why her and Molly will never be tight and will never be genuine friends, because they are both so narcissistic that friendship's going to clash. Neither one of them, I don't know. Usually I like to only speak on facts. I don't want to speculate, but I'm telling you, Laura, if you're going to care about sobriety, you need to care about everyone's sobriety. That means not making fun of me. That means not making fun of TNT or Mandolin or this one or that one. And the only reason I mentioned Trisha is because you mentioned her in that live. The only reason I mentioned Amanda Lynn is because, yeah, because you said that just a couple of weeks ago about her and me. Needleheads. You're an asshole, Laura. Yeah. Kimberly, you're right. It's hard work balancing that crown on her horns. Oh my gosh. And then finally, I kind of want to talk about what happened over the weekend, like with the puppies. And I was not going at Katie as a hater. I wasn't. I went live because it was out of concern. And I saw that Katie made a community post and had that little swimming pool, which is great. Katie, that's great. I'm glad you did that. But what's concerning is the fact that back porch, you had the door open so flies can come in, get on those puppies, and they don't have any kind of defense mechanism. They can't just swat it away, or, they can't. So what happens when flies get on dogs sometimes, and I've seen this with one of my dogs, like years ago, the flies can actually lay eggs. Yeah, I am too, Jennifer. The flies can literally lay eggs, maggots, inside of a dog. And you have to go to the vet and have that removed. And then they're on antibiotics, medications, whatnot. It's really concerning that you have them. Yes, parasites. It's really concerning that you have those puppies on a back porch. The first couple of days when you have a puppy, you have to be very careful, because that's the first couple of days. Oh, gosh, how do I explain this? They're really weak. And the first couple of days, you have to really make sure that they're safe, that they're out of harm's way. And being on a back porch with a door wide open is not safe at all. And let me tell you again, you having a fan, I'm going to go ahead and play this video. If you strike it, trust and believe I'll get it back. Yeah, mosquitoes too, Gone Girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. The reason that I'm playing this part is because she has the screen door wide open and you'll see the other dog run in and out.
It's okay, baby girl. I'm not hurting her. It's okay.
Did you see Royal run back in?
Well,
Right there, that's highly concerning because, like Gone Girl said, mosquitoes can come in and lay eggs on those puppies. Flies can. What if you have little rodents outside? Or what if you have like a squirrel come in? They're not going to be able to defend themselves. And yeah, mama dog might be able to, but what if she bites one of those rodents and gets rabies? Then what? No, you're absolutely right, Gone Girl. The fan is not good. Their fur isn't grown in enough and they get cold. That fan's no good for them. And it's not going to detour any flies from getting on them. A fan's not going to do that. I don't know if you think that those puppies are going to be too hot, but it's completely different. Like they don't sweat like we do. See,
I
look,
just showed you.
the door's wide open.
And it looks like Royal. It's a crybaby. See, every time you touch it, it squawks. It's sweet. I can't live my life on here anymore. I can't. Every day, something new. Anytime you see him talking shit, report it.
Okay, so now you're telling people to report creators that talk about you. Katie, not everybody that talks about you is doing it out of hate. They're doing it out of concern. People care about animals. Some people care more about animals than they do humans. So you want to strike people that are talking about this. If you don't want it being talked about, don't put it on the internet. Don't put it on YouTube.
I can't do anything about it. I need your guys' help fighting back on this shit. And I want things to go back to normal too.
Kimberly, have a great day.
I'm gonna take it over with this probation and everything and make sure of it, that things go back to normal. Because I'm not gonna let these fucking people ruin what I have going on, we got going on, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, Katie.
I know I fucked up live in the past. I know, I'm fighting alcohol problem. I know I'm going.
She says, I'm fighting alcohol problem. I'm not going to bash you. I'm not going to make fun of you. I've actually emailed you and you've responded to me when it comes to rehabs, addiction in general. I reached out my hand to you to try to help. And this has been a while back. This is before I relapsed myself. You're not that far from me, Katie. I know of a lot of places that you could go to help you with the withdrawals, that could help you detox, that could help you get out of this kind of situation. It's got to be hell waking up every morning, going through these withdrawals, and it's only going to get worse, especially when you get on probation. What's going to happen to the puppies? Your whole demeanor will change once you go through a full withdrawal. And it's hard. You're not going to have time for these puppies. You're not going to be the nicest person because you're going to be aggravated. You're not going to feel good. You're going to feel awful. Who's going to take care of the puppies then that are out on this back porch? What happens when it gets colder out, Katie? Those little puppies can't stand that kind of temperature. What you should have done was taken them inside of your house for at least the first week. They won't be able to crawl around. You could have put them in a room, like Em said the other day. You could have put them in a room and secluded them away from the cats and Royal. This is so important for the mama dog to be able to bond with her puppies instead of having to be worried if anybody's going to come out there and grab one, or if Royal's going to come in there and try to harm one, or if one of the cats, or if a rodent comes in through the door that's wide open. Roxy is under tremendous stress. I guarantee it. I've bred dogs for a long time. I know how it goes. You know, if you're going to breed animals, you got to care about their well-being. And putting them on a back porch is not protecting them.
Like the hardest period of my life so far.
If it's the hardest period of your life so far, raising these puppies for the next 8 to 10 weeks is the last thing you need to be worrying about. No, Gone Girl, I don't think she knows how to take care of them. She's never done this before. And someone sent me a clip of where Katie was wanting Royal and Roxy to breed and have puppies. And this was awful timing, Katie, especially since you're going through what you're going through. It's just going to add more stress to you and Roxy. I'm telling you, it's not easy raising puppies. It's not.
And I'm just like, I don't know.
Oh, Gone Girl, I didn't know that. Skunk spray will kill the puppies.
But I don't want you know, it's not a pity party. It's just like a goddamn, I can't let the motherfucker alone. No matter what I do.
Katie, it's out of concern. People care about animals, okay? It's not an attack on you. It's not. I don't know why you're seeing it that way. Don't you understand that keeping those puppies on a back porch is not the greatest idea? Leaving that door wide open is not the greatest idea? God.
And I had a long talk with the police today and with fucking animal control. And because of haters, because people are fucking evil.
Okay, Katie, I'm going to say right now, I never called animal control. I've never called the police on you. I don't do that. I don't call the police on anybody. I don't do that. But obviously somebody was concerned. And even in my live the other day, someone said that they called saying that there was blood. And I told that person that I never seen any blood. I never seen that. That I didn't think that was true. Yes, Helen. Hold on. Helen says, I think she needs to ask Doug to take them and care for them because I know he will. And yeah, Doug will basically do anything for Katie because he loves her, you know? And I really think that he would care for those puppies more so than Katie can right now. I'm telling you, Katie, I've been through withdrawal a million times. And the last thing I wanted around me was my animals. And trust me, I love my dogs. Like if I go into another room, say I go into the bathroom to take a shower, I have a little dog right here, Coco, that will sit at that door and cry. Half the time I leave the door open just so she can see what I'm doing. But if I have a door shut, no. She will sit there and freak out. Like this little dog, she's my like little companion and I love her more than life itself. I honest to God, I do. So, hey, Falling Star tonight. How are you, darling? Yeah, Denise, I know. She feeds those dogs pizza. And like I said the other day, when Roxy was still pregnant, she was eating them eggs with salt in it. Dogs don't need salt. Ugh. Dogs don't need salt at all.
Just mean, dude. They just want to hurt me in any way they can.
No, nobody wants to hurt you. They want you to wake up and protect these animals.
Wiley, puppy, stop. What's he barking at? What do you want? What are you barking at? See, I don't see nothing. After having a long talk with animal control and the police today, from this is your only update you're ever going to get. This is it. Feast your eyes. This is it. I'm going to take very good care of them. Despite what people say about me, I'm not a horrible person. I'm not mean. I'm not going to hurt my animals. I'm not going to hurt the puppies.
Okay, Katie, I don't think you want to hurt the puppies. I don't think you want to hurt your animals. But I think that you don't have what it takes to care for them because of what you're going through in your personal life. It's going to be so unbelievably hard. What's going to happen when these puppies start walking, when they open their eyes and finally learn how to walk? They're going to walk out of that back porch and they're going to get into the backyard. And there's animals in that backyard that's going to carry parvo. And if those puppies get parvo, not only are they going to die, but if Roxy and Royal are not vaccinated, they will too. What happens if they get rabies? She planned this for months and had plenty of time to prepare. She should have asked her landlord ahead of time. Yeah, I absolutely agree.
I don't know why people want to fuck with me so bad, but I'm literally losing it. Okay?
Katie, this is why people are so concerned, because you're saying that you're losing it. People are concerned for the welfare of those dogs. And for you too. This is going to add more stress on you. And I know what you're going through. I've been there, not with alcohol, but with Xanax. Xanax and alcohol are kind of similar in a way. The withdrawals are kind of similar. And it's awful. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
I wish people would leave me the fuck alone. And because of our talk today, I'm only going to be showing the puppies on for my VIPs. That's it.
Oh, pay-per-view. Oh my God. Don't you understand that there's people in your VIPs that are there just to like, I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not in there, but I know. I mean, this has happened for years. People, I'm not going to go on that topic. I don't know.
I'm sorry to the ones who support me and aren't VIPs, don't want to hurt me or hurt my animals or just see me in fucking constant pain. I'm sorry. I can't handle this anymore.
Katie, this has been going on for the past couple of years. Please, let someone else care for those dogs and go through detox. I'm telling you, once you go through detox, you're going to feel so much better. Once you go into a rehab facility, you're going to feel so much better. And I'm not saying this out of spite. I'm saying it because I've been there. It's true. And then once you go through that, you're going to look back and say, oh my God, why didn't I do this months ago or years ago? That's honest to God facts. You know, don't you want to be able to have the strength to care for these puppies? I know you love them. I know you love Royal. I know you love Roxy. Don't you want to be there to help them and to love them the way they need right now?
So, that's the only time you're going to be able to see the puppies is if you are a VIP member. Because...
Oh, crap.
Just mean, dude. They just want to hurt me in any way they can. See, I don't see nothing. I'm going to take very good care of them. Despite what people say about me, I'm not a horrible person. I'm not mean. I'm not...
Katie, I don't think you're a horrible person. I don't think you're a horrible person at all. I don't. You know, I know there's people out there that do not like you. But I can say with all honesty, I don't think you're a bad person. Most addicts are the most beautiful people in the world. I know because I've met them. I get to surround myself with them all of the time. Gone Girl, I really don't know. I really don't have any idea.
I'm not going to hurt my animals. I'm not going to hurt the puppies. I don't know why people want to fuck with me so bad, but I'm literally losing it. Okay? I wish people would leave me the fuck alone. And because of our talk today, I'm only going to be showing the puppies on for my VIP. Constant pain. I'm sorry. I can't handle bullshit anymore. So, that's the only time you're going to be able to see the puppies is if you are a
Hi,
VIP
Shannon.
member. Because I know the people who pay, my VIPs aren't out to hurt me. They're not out to, ruin my fucking life.
Your VIPs should be telling you things that I'm telling you. Sometimes tough love is one of the best things you need. It helps you kind of wake up. If people keep enabling you, you're never going to change. And I know this for a fact because I've lived it. I've gone through it. Falling star tonight, I absolutely agree. No one is ruining her life but her. That's so unbelievably true. Yeah, you're right, Gone Girl. Gone Girl says we don't think she would hurt them on purpose. Agreed. When I was withdrawing from Xanax, I couldn't be around anybody, not even Brandon. I didn't want him anywhere near me. Like, I wanted to go through it alone. And that was 3 days of hell. But it's absolutely worth it, Katie. You'll get your mind back. You'll be stronger as a person. You'll be able to not only care for yourself, but to care for your pups. And to help Roxy. And to be there for Royal. And to be there for your cats. Yes, Gone Girl they are.
Landlord, he doesn't care. He just doesn't want them in the house.
Oh, Katie. Why didn't you think of that before you had these puppies? The landlord didn't care that you had them. He just doesn't want them in the house. That was your red flag to get your dogs fixed. Okay? Those puppies can't walk right now. They should be inside of that house. They won't make it any more dirty than it already is. You've got Roxy and Royal coming in and out of there. I'm sure that they make some messes from time to time. Those puppies aren't going to make any kind of mess like those bigger dogs do. They can't even walk. They don't even have their eyes open. You should have them in that house for at least the first week.
Because he says the puppies stink, and it'll stink.
Puppies stink. Oh my God.
It'll stink up the house. And he doesn't want them pissed.
Katie, I have to clean this house like every single day because I have dogs. You have dogs and cats. What's the difference from having all of those dogs and cats in the house versus these puppies? What's the difference?
And shitting all over there. So that's why.
Falling star tonight. I absolutely do too. I love the smell of puppies. I love puppies in general. I love it when we have puppies. I mean, we haven't. I cry when we have to give them to their forever homes. I'm the one standing there crying. I have to have Brandon do it.
My huskies, anyways, spend a lot of time out here, but I'm just not allowed. He wants them to stay outside or in the sunroom.
Okay. So my problem with that is, and of course I'm going to talk about it, Katie, because you put it on YouTube. Shannon is censored says, can someone who has been on clonazepam, 7 years stop cold turkey and withdrawal only the last 3 days? Typical. No, actually, I've been on Klonopin and a benzodiazepine for, off and on for probably the last 15 years. And, the actual Detox is the easiest part of it. The hard part of it is what comes after, because you have to change your whole mindset. It's not just going through detox. That's easy. You actually have to put in a whole lot of work after the fact. So, there's tools to recovery and there's tools to stay clean. Some people like the big book, some people like AA. Katie has mentioned that she doesn't like AA and that it wasn't going to work for her. She's going to have to find something, because if she doesn't, she's never going to get sober. Like, she cannot just go through withdrawal, detox, and just come out thinking that she's got it whipped. It won't work. It's very dangerous, Gone Girl. I've had a plethora of seizures from withdrawal, and the seizures were awful. Like, not only did it set my brain back, and it's very dangerous. It's like alcohol, the seizures, you can have seizures from alcohol and you can have seizures from benzodiazepine, and it is very dangerous. But you're never going to get clean unless you are absolutely ready. And I really pray and hope to God that Katie's ready, because those puppies are going to need her. They're going to need someone. And Helen is right. If she could just reach out and ask Doug to kind of take these puppies for a while, that would be the best thing for her and the puppies, because we're coming into winter, right? It's going to start getting colder. And I don't think there's any heat out there on the back porch. Those puppies do not need to be out in 40-degree weather. And it's only going to get colder. And once they start walking, yeah. Falling Star says, in my opinion, she's about to plateau on her stress level when her court date comes up. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Missy, you're right. What's concerning about Katie is she has the mindset of an addict. Even when she's sober, she's always been focused on what she wants, what's easy for her at the time, and not what's best for her in the future. Yeah. Shannon, no, don't. Oh gosh. I mean, it's been done. If you take them for 7 years, if you quit them cold turkey, it's so hard to do. And it's so unbelievably dangerous. There's medications that they can put you on that can stop you from going into a seizure when you go through withdrawals, and detox. Like, about 7 years ago, they had to taper me down. Come here, Brandon. Brandon's better at this than I am. Someone says, come closer because of the mic. Someone says, I've been taking benzodiazepine for 7 years, and I'm wondering if I could just cold turkey it. And the worst part would be the last 3 days. I don't abuse my medication. I take it as prescribed, but either way, 7 years long.
I would highly suggest not just stopping. I would try to get a doctor to work with you to wean you off. A lot of times those types of doctors don't want you to come on, and that's okay. They have good reason why they want you to stay on it. But when people get to a place in their life where they want to experiment with life without a benzo, it's best to literally taper off. So if you take 2 a day, you start taking 1.5 a day for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go down to 1 1/4, and then down to 1 a month. And you just slowly get down, and then you start skipping days. So you go 1 day without it and see how you do. Yeah, it's a very dangerous withdrawal, something you'd want to work on with.
Oh, yeah, the seizures are something that will happen. If you've been on them for 7 years and you just go cold turkey, you're definitely probably going to have a seizure. Anytime that I take myself off of a benzo, I seize out every time. If I go 2 to 3 days without them, I'll have a seizure. And I'm lucky because this time I've been sober for about a month, and I don't ever want to go through that again. And I should have gone to a doctor before I went cold turkey and decided to stop them myself, but I didn't. But they put me on a medication that will prevent the seizures. And I was grateful for that. They put me on clonidine. And not only is that medication used for seizures, it's also used for blood pressure. It's used for a bunch of different things. And you know, it's really scary to just go off a benzo by yourself. Cold turkey is such a bad idea. I feel like these pills have changed me. Yeah, you know, benzos they can change the way you think. They can stop, Coco. They can literally change your life. And, you know, I have brain damage because of benzos. You know, I've hit my head so many times. It's caused me to have like short-term memory loss. It's caused me to have vertigo. I get vertigo really bad. It really sucks. But please talk to your doctor and just don't do it cold turkey. Just like someone who's going through alcohol withdrawals, it's so dangerous to just stop drinking. It's absolutely dangerous. Yeah, Missy's right. Tapering off at home. Yeah. That's great advice, Missy. I promised that I wasn't going to talk about like my personal life anymore, but you know, when it comes to, you know, talking about my experiences with benzos, I really don't mind because, you know, I do know what that is like to do it cold turkey, and it's so dangerous. Hey, Dina, how are you? I see my doctor this month, so I'll definitely talk to him. Yes, tapering down is the best way to do it. There's been a few times that I've had to actually go into an actual detox and do it, and they can taper you down with like in a couple of days. But, you know, if you're not in that mindset where you think you need to go into a detox, then yeah, just talk to your doctor and he can taper you down. It won't be quick, but you know, you don't want to have a seizure. It's awful. So I don't know. I'm really worried about what's going to happen to these puppies being outside on the porch. Like I said, leaving that door open, you know, you're going to get mosquitoes, you're going to get flies in there. Hey, that's a good idea. So if it's you that's looking to get off of it, there's an app I use called I Am Sober, and they are very helpful. I still use it today. That's awesome. Hey, good morning, Flower Lady. How are you? It's good to see you. Those puppies really need to see a vet. You don't want them to get a flea. Okay, I guarantee you there's fleas. And that was my big concern a couple of days ago. You can't tell me that there's not any fleas, especially if you're leaving that back door open. And there's no way you can give flea medication to Roxy right now because she is feeding those puppies. So those puppies, if they have fleas, Katie, please listen to me and even if you take like a rag that's wet, wipe them down. You can actually give Roxy a bath. She'll be okay. If somebody is there with you to watch over those puppies, you could go and give Roxy a bath. You could put Roxy in that bedroom, that spare room of yours with those puppies, and separate them from the rest of the animals. You cannot give her any type of flea treatment right now. You know, puppies poop, but the one thing about them being so little is that the mama will clean up after them. You're going to have to change those blankets out every couple days, if not every day, and wash it to keep it clean. Because if you don't, they're going to smear themselves into it and they're going to get poop matted all over them. You don't want your dogs being covered in poop, the puppies at least. Yeah. The fly, exactly. If they have poop all over them, the flies will be drawn to them. Out there where she gave birth, you know, Katie didn't wash it. Yeah, she didn't. I mean, there was so much dirt out there on that back porch, and that's scary. And even the water bowl, I was freaking out over that water bowl. Like, that was like what, a 10 can looking thing, and it was corroded with green inside. You don't want Roxy drinking out of that right now, Katie. Come on. Give her a nice water bowl to drink out of. Give her one of your kitchen bowls, even. You don't want her drinking out of that thing. Oh gosh, Dina, I have gone cold turkey a couple times, and it is awful. I don't wish that on anyone. Oh my God. Yeah, it takes a few months before you start feeling normal again, and to where you have your mind back to where you can actually have a, you know, complete conversation with someone. You know, your mind and your brain can rebuild. It's hard. I mean, some of the brain cells you can't get back, but, you know, it is hard and it does suck. But if you really want to get off of a medication or alcohol, treatment is the best way to do it. Doing it cold turkey is just so hard on the body. And it's almost damn near impossible to do to where you stay clean. I was clean for 6 years and then I relapsed. I never in my life would have thought that I was going to relapse again, but I wasn't following the program that I had been following for however many years. You know, I stopped going to meetings. I stopped doing the things I needed to do to stay clean. I let my ego get the best of me and I relapsed. Yeah, exactly. Why are these puppies outside? Because she said that the landlord didn't want them being inside, but she has like 2 or 3 cats and 2 dogs. So I don't understand what the difference is, what the difference is going to even make. These puppies were just born a few days ago. They can't even walk yet. Their eyes are not even open yet. So there's really no reason that they should be outside on a back porch at all. Oh, Angel Eyes. Honey, I love you. I know you can do it, Angel Eyes. I'm sorry, Dina. Everybody has a story, and I've never been shy to share my story about my journey with addiction recovery. I get made fun of a lot for it, but that doesn't really bother me because, you know, it's a part of who I am, and I can't change it. So why hide it? Why lie about it? Why, you know, I am who I am, and you know, last month I went through a really rough time, like really, really rough time. And I had not only Laura making fun of me, coming at me, and I had other people doing it too, people that I thought were my friends. And that really sucks, you know. That's hard to do. That's hard to, yeah, I agree, Texas girl. Nobody should make fun of you. That's sad. Yeah, people suck. People are mean. And you would think that people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s would be over the high school mentality. But no, there's people that bully people here on this platform like they're in high school. Some people just never grow up. And, you know, they'll make fun of you for your looks. They'll make fun of you for your weight. They'll make fun of you for the most personal things that have happened to you in your life. And that's sad. That's why I have always said that most addicts are the most loving people around, because they know the pain, they've lived it, and they don't want to put that kind of pain onto others. Yeah, there's a lot of evil people on the tubes. Hey, Ash274, how are you, babe? I just wish people could stop being so mean, you know. Stop going after people's addictions. Stop going after people for things that have happened in their life. I mean, I stopped being a bully when I was like 16, 15. And here some people are online, and that's all they know how to do is bully people. And I'm not trying to bully Katie. I'm not. I just want the best for those dogs. I want the best for her. Hey, frustrated lurker. It's good to see you. Hey, Doodle Brown. It's good to see you, babe. Good morning. I want to see the best for her. I want to see her have the ability to be sober. You know, she talked about this probation that's coming up. Katie, I've been on probation. I've had OVIs, DUIs. I've had 3 of them. I understand how it works. They're not going to let you have any kind of alcohol in your system or medication in your system unless it's prescribed by a doctor. You don't want to end up in jail. You want to be able to beat this. And I swear the best way for you to do that is to go into a detox and dry yourself out. Is Bluebird in here? Hey, Bluebird. Good morning. I love Bluebird. She's a great lady. I feel sorry for you, Katie. I do. My heart goes out to you. If there was anything I could do for you, I would. I don't want to be mean to you. I don't want to call you names. I don't want to drag you down any more than you already are, because I've been there. And, you know, I'm sure that you feel like the whole world is against you and that everybody hates you and that they're just being haters. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm doing this because I care. I care about everybody that's an addict. I don't care if they hate me or not. I still care about them. Like if one of my worst, say Laura, since she was my topic earlier, say she were to relapse. I really dislike Laura. I don't hate her, but I dislike her. But if she were to relapse, my heart would go out to her. I wouldn't make fun of her. I wouldn't have it in me to do that. So, Katie, there's help out there. There are people that will help you love yourself. They'll love you while you don't even love yourself. I know that you probably think that AA is stupid and dumb, but why not give it a chance? Why not go through detox and just give it a chance. You'll meet some amazing people. I promise you, you will. You'll meet people that will love you to death. You'll find a beautiful life outside of the one you're in right now. I can tell that you're at the bottom because, you're shaking and you're crying. You're helpless. People will love you through this, Katie. I'm telling you, they will. And you'll make better decisions once you're sober. You'll be able to help those puppies. You'll be able to be there for them and do the right thing by them. Oh gosh, Texas girl, she's got to be close. I mean, once you get on probation, they're not going to let you have a dirty urine. They'll put you in jail for that. Maybe not the first time, but the second or third time, oh yeah. They'll put your ass in jail. The first time, it'll be like 72 hours. And it really sucks having to go through detox in jail. I've done it. It sucks because they don't give a shit. You can prevent all that from happening, Katie, if you just listen. If you just, it sucks waking up sick every morning, right? It sucks. There's a better way if you just give it a chance. I don't know. She does, and that's her problem. She's got to get rid of the ego. If you can't get rid of the ego, you will never, ever, ever, ever find sobriety. You will never, ever, ever. You have to swallow your pride. Hey, green butterfly, how are you? Doodle, you are so right. Jails don't care about giving medication or keeping you comfortable. You're absolutely right. I've had a seizure in jail before, and all they did was check my blood pressure and said, oh, she's fine. Put me back in the bed, and that was it. They do not care. There's been so many people die in jails because of their withdrawals. They don't care. Yes, Texas girl, humble yourself. Absolutely. Swallow your pride, get rid of your ego, and humble yourself. But remain teachable. That's what got me in trouble. I can be humble, but I've still got to learn. I've still got to accept that I'm still teachable. That's where the ego comes in. You have to completely get rid of your ego. I don't come on here thinking that I'm better than anybody else because I know that I'm not. I make mistakes daily. Hey, Amber K. People have been trying to help her for years. She has to want it for herself. You're absolutely right. I mean, I think that her being on probation is going to force them to get her sober. And it won't last unless she wants it. And Katie, you don't want to mess up to where they extend your probation. And they can do that. If they don't think that you're doing right, they will extend your probation until you get it or until you're clean for a certain amount of time. Coco, I've got two little dogs wrestling. I mean, I feel bad for her, but she's got to want it herself. So, oh, Flower Lady. Gosh, you know what? It'll be 2 years next May that I've been cigarette free. Now, I can't lie. I do vape every now and then, but I've been actually cigarette free for almost 2 years. And I never thought that I would stop smoking. I've smoked for a long time. She's already said that she's not going to stop drinking. She's just going to take a break while on probation. God, she said that she doesn't want to stop. That's really scary because of the damage being done to her kidneys, her liver, and her brain. That is absolutely scary. Yeah, if she's already got in her mind that she doesn't want to stop, she's not going to stop. And that really sucks because her body's going to pay for it. Coco, stop. Her body's going to end up paying for it. Katie, you're so young. You don't want cirrhosis of the liver. You don't want that. Hey, Top Cop, how are you? Yeah, Missy, you're absolutely right. You know, when you can actually look at somebody and see their skin being so pale and their eyes being yellow, you can tell that there's a problem. And that's the liver. The liver's not functioning right. Or if they look like they're gray, absolutely. It's sad. And I don't know. You know, you can get jaundice of the liver and cirrhosis, and that'll make your eyes turn yellow, or even hepatitis C. I don't know if you can get that from alcoholism. I'm not sure. But oh my gosh, I forgot about that. You're right, Amber K. It's twice as damaging for her because she's had gastric bypass. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Coco. That's really sad. I don't know, you guys. I think I'll jump off here. I just wanted to kind of go live for a little bit and just talk and get some things off my chest. Yeah, you know, see, I don't particularly care for her either, but I don't hate her. I absolutely wish she was different, like you said. She is harmful to herself and others and everyone around her, especially those little animals. And I don't want to see her harm them. You know, in the next coming weeks, how is she going to dry out from alcohol and be able to care about those puppies? I guarantee you she's not going to want anyone around her. She's not going to want dogs around her. She's not going to want people around her. She's going to become erratic. And I love you, Falling Star, tonight. I'm glad you came here. Oh, gosh. The next few weeks are going to be... Oh. Katie, please don't do anything that could harm those puppies. The best thing that you could do right now, you enjoy your day 2, Frustrated Lurker. The best thing you could do right now, like Helen said, is to reach out to Doug and say, hey, can you help me with these puppies? Katie, you know he'd do it. It is. It really is sad, and it is depressing. Puppies are definitely a full-time job. You know, you've got to clean blankets. You've got to clean up after their poop. You've got to, you know, they make messes. And I'm sure that's why you're, oh, Angel Eyes, honey, thank you. I love you, darling. I feel really bad because her landlord said that, you know, he doesn't want those puppies in the house. Those puppies are going to get so cold out there on that back porch. They don't deserve that. That quote sunroom is not a sunroom. That's a freaking porch that has no AC, has no heater. What are you going to do for those puppies? You can't leave them out there when it starts getting really cold. You just can't. Katie, I know you want the money for these puppies. I know you want to sell them. I seen it in your chat. You had people saying that they were going to go for this amount or that amount, and your eyes just lit up so big. You've got people that's already wanting to buy them. You're not doing it the right way. Those puppies are going to be sickly if you keep them on the back porch. That's all I'm going to say. You have a horse farm? Oh my gosh. I love horses. I've always wanted a horse. Oh. Hey, Shahid. How are you doing? So, I'm going to jump off here. I've been on here. Let's see. Just to point it out, Katie said she didn't know Roxy was pregnant until she was giving birth. So how did her landlord know? Well, she told a fib. She did know. She had Roxy at the vet just last week. And, you know, about a month or so ago, she was talking about wanting puppies. So, she knew. She might not admit it, but she knew. She did this intentionally, and the puppies are going to die if the dog shelter doesn't take them away. She could give them to someone that would care for them more so than she can before that happens. And I really hope that it's not about the money, Katie. It's about these living beings. You've got to care about that. You've got to care about them. You've got to care enough about these puppies. Set aside your ego and your pride and let someone care for them while you're going through this. Oh, gosh. Low of 40s. Yeah, on that concrete floor. It is heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. You know, Katie, you know good and well you wanted these puppies. You should have thought about this. You should have researched what they needed. And you should have known that leaving them out on this back porch is not a good idea. If you love them the way you say you do, put them inside. Put them in that spare room, please. So I'm going to jump off here, you guys. I think I've been on here long enough. And I hope you guys have a really good day. This is a new week. Hopefully things will get better for some. You know, all we got to do is think positive. So, Missy, you have a great day too. Thank you guys for coming in. Gone Girl, thank you. And Angel Eyes, thank you. And Jennifer Lynn, thanks for joining. I hope all of you have a great day, and I will see you guys later.